Cara Erwin Ferris, John Carr, Varissa Laudos,
Present.
Rafael Clemente,
Present.
Rosie Matos,
Present.
Jordania Arias,
Present.
Carl Anthony Klepper,
Present.
Ryan Stenberg, Rick Stopik,
Here.
Ankor Patel, Gary Brown,
Present.
Stephen Basor, Denise William,
Present.
Cedric Thomas, Aaron Halliburton.
Here.
We have quorum.
And John Carr just walked in. Thank you.
Okay, and Varissa, welcome back, by the way. Okay, if everyone would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, let's see, do we have proof of publication?
Good morning, Chair. Jeff Gagnon, Interim Planning Director. We do have proof of publication. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And any postponements or changes to the agenda?
We have none this morning.
Thank you very much. And with that, can I have a motion to approve the agenda? I have a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes? Any comments, questions? Can I have a motion for approval of the minutes?
So move.
Motion and a second.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Agenda and minutes passed. Do we have any, Rick, as my temporary interim vice chair, do we have any comment cards on non-agenda items?
No, just on the agenda.
On the agenda. So that will wait, correct? That will wait until the item. Okay. Comments by the chair. Just a question. At our last meeting, we had extensive discussion about North Lake Boulevard, and one of the things that was discussed here on the dais was a few of us desired to attend the county commission meeting where that item would be discussed. Has a date been set for that? Or is that down the road a bit? No pun intended. Rashid has a comment here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. August 26th is currently the tentative timeline.
I will be out of town, unfortunately. Okay, I'll convey my comments to you. Thank you very much. Okay, on to our regular agenda item. We have one item, the presentation of the evaluation and appraisal report. Turn it over to you.
Thank you, Chair. I'll turn the microphone over to Susan Gash, Senior Planner and Element Coordinator for the Planning Division.
Good morning, Commissioners, and happy Friday. My name is Susan Gash. I'm a Senior Planner with the Planning Division. I'm here to present the Evaluation and Appraisal Report for the Comprehensive Plan. The county's Comprehensive Plan provides a framework for managing the growth and development of the county, and is a requirement of the Florida Statutes 163-3177. It includes 10 required elements and 5 optional elements. The Planning Division is responsible for maintaining and updating the comprehensive plan to ensure consistency with the statutes. The statute also dictates that we have regular maintenance, that each local government must evaluate its comp plan every 7 years to determine if changes are necessary to meet state requirements since the last evaluation and appraisal. And for Palm Beach County, this was in 2019. The local government then submits the evaluation and appraisal report letter notifying the Florida Department of Commerce as to its determination. Any identified amendments have been transmitted within a year after this has been sent to the state. The Planning Division did an extensive review of all applicable changes in the statute since 2019. Most of these changes identified were already either implemented or procedural in nature and not applicable to the comprehensive plan. However, one change in 2023 extended the planning horizons from 5 and 10 years to 10 and 20 years. This affects 6 amendments in the 6 elements in the comprehensive plan, of which we will be bringing those back to you for a text amendment in the next following year. As you can see for the process, staff has already completed the assessment with the statutes, and we're here before you, the Planning Commission, serving as the local planning agency for review and recommendation to the BCC. Next, we will take this to the BCC for further action on August 26th, and then we will send the notification letter to the Florida Department of Commerce before November 1st, 2026, which is our deadline by the state. Then we transmit all the required amendments within 1 year, of which we will be bringing those back to you for the Planning Commission and then on to the BCC for transmittal. Staff recommends approval of this process, and I'm here for any questions if you have any.
Okay, thank you very much. Why don't we start with Mr. Brown? Do we have any comments from our members here on the...
No comment.
No, nothing.
Likewise?
No comment.
Okay.
No comment, thank you.
No comment, thank you.
You guys get off easy today, okay?
Luckily, it's like a housekeeping item that the state requires for ongoing maintenance, and it's not like you will see any changes that need to come forward.
Okay, if there's nothing further from staff? All set? Okay,
Public
thank you very
comment
much.
card.
We have a card, right?
We do have a card.
Yep.
We're going to give you like 20 minutes just to fill up the time. Yeah. Jim Knight.
Good morning, Jim Knight, members of the board, chair, members of the board, 740 Havana Drive, Boca Raton, Florida, native of Boca Raton, seen a lot of changes over the years, talking with Susan and Precious and a couple people earlier about how 95 didn't go through, Glades Road didn't exist when we were kids growing up and so forth. But anyway, I think it's important to look at the various uses. People are still coming to Florida. Florida's still a great place to be. And we've got to make sure we have enough land for housing stock, for employment centers and things like that and so forth. And it's more of a question of further down the road than today, because this is just starting the process. But I was curious as to why the state went to 10 and 20 years, if anybody had a response to that, or they just said that and that's it, huh?
There were comprehensive changes to the overall year process in 2023, where they added the initial 10 years once you've adopted your comprehensive plan, and then 20-year mandatory for the planning horizon, and allowed for other elements to have other horizons, such as another element has 5 years and 10 years in its time horizon for completing tasks. They also added the portion for repercussions if you don't do it within a year. They added having 1 year as your time frame to bring all of your amendments cohesively together for transmittal. So that was the major changes that occurred, but as far as the impetus for it, I don't know.
Thank you very much, and everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, we're going to move on. Any updates or comments from our planning commission members?
We have to do a motion.
We do a motion. Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion passes. Okay, now we can move on. Commission members' comments on any items. We'll start down here.
None.
None.
Congratulations. I wasn't here. See what happens when I don't show up last week. Raphael, congratulations to, first of all, everyone that's here, all the new members. Welcome aboard. It's a great ride. And I'm stalling so you do not win the fastest meeting ever from Mr. Patel. Thank you.
I thought you were my friend, John.
No comment.
And likewise, no additional comments from me.
Nothing, Chair. Thank you.
None.
None.
Nothing.
Okay. Staff, anything to add?
answer.
Just for your awareness, I'm sure you may already have heard, but we have the Ag Reserve update that we're doing next week with the board on the 14th, and then that's it. I think as far as updates. So,
Yeah.
tune in or attend. It'll
What
be
day was that and what time?
July 14th at 9:30 a.m. downtown.
Ag Reserve update.
So, along with that, I don't want to take Darren's microphone away from him, but I think he's next. Okay, so I think Darren's good as well. But to build off of Whitney's comment, the survey results, there was a public survey that was available through the 26th, and those survey results, the link to that has been posted on the Planning Division webpage. It's under latest news, and those results will also be part of the conversation during our meeting on the 14th. So during that workshop item. So if you have any other questions on that, happy to answer.
Chair, I have a question.
Please.
Is that going to be on Zoom as well? There's going to be a link. Is it on the tbc.gov website?
Channel 20.
Channel 20?
Palm Beach County's Channel 20, the YouTube channel, is
Perfect.
usually pretty reliable.
But it's not Zoom. You
I didn't
won't be
mean
able
Zoom.
to-
Yeah, I
okay.
meant to. I'm still at the office.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be broadcasted and we can attend it there.
Right.
Thank you.
It'll be streaming. Yes.
Okay, is there anything else to add in conclusion? Nothing?
The only other thing is our next meeting will be on August 14th. We have at least one item. There may be others, so we'll definitely see you in August.
Terrific. Okay, with that, can I have a motion to adjourn this meeting? Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Have a good day.
Thank you.